Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and this is episode 35 of the Imperial Japan Fight Everything campaign, where it is now time to pick a new fight, because we are at peace. And I have been... This is probably going to be a shorter stream. I'm starting late again. I've been working a lot lately. This is still fairly busy. Usually things start to slow down at work by now that we're into the summer and school's out, but we've been staying pretty busy, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. And we're hopping on Discord here. I see a Vorgath in Discord, but you never know if the Canadian's around or not. I see his light flickering. He might be around.
Hello.
Oh, he is around. He's just very quiet. How are you doing, Vorgath?
I'm alright.
Right on, right on. Well, I am done with work, and I'm going to sink some ships. I'm going to try and get into a fight. We're probably going to try and pick a fight with the Soviets, because the Americans just seem to really like me. The Soviets have all these minor allies that I want to grab, and the freaking Ottomans keep attacking me, which is super annoying. So I think that's what we're going to... That's what we're going to try and do. These guys they are relentless. They just won't give up. And I don't have the option of fighting back, and my land army is kind of useless, and that's no bueno. And I was going to try and build destroyers last night, and I got really frustrated because they're just not coming out right. But I'll have new destroyers in a bit. I'll just wait. It's irritating anyway. Can we refit anything? Otherwise, I'm going to... There we go. Let's refit some ninjas. We can do 30,000 tons. Which means we'll do like 5 of these. That should be good enough. We'll see if it actually takes me over. And oh, this thing's mothballed. Why are you mothballed? You should have... Alright, good enough. You should not be mothballed. We should have lots of crew. I guess we're out of crew. Well, we'll get more. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna leave the Americans alone because they just like us too much. So yeah, we'll beat up on the Soviets, and hopefully no alliance though. Yeah, we'll piss them off a little bit. There we go. Lower our unrest, anti-flood, semi-automatic gun reload. Well, that's kind of sexy. And let's see if we can refit more things before we try to piss off the Soviets again. What are you up to? Oh, hey, Shadow Wolf, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's go get this thing refitted. Oh yeah, we can do these 3. So what are you up to tonight, Shadow Wolf? What are you up to, Vorgath? What's everybody doing?
I'm playing Worst of Nautica 2.
How's that working out?
Hot outside.
It's hot.
Actually, it's pretty good.
How's it hot in Canada?
What do you? 35 degrees outside.
Oh no, it's 35 Celsius. Oh my goodness, it's like what, like 90? What is that in freedom units? Let me go look that up real quick. 35 C2F. It's gonna be,
am built for the
90.
cold.
It's 95. Yeah, it's about 95. Yeah, that's about that. It was about that here in Oklahoma today. Yeah, and
someone appears to have lit a fire nearby, and it's cloudy. Might actually get evacuated.
What happened to your internet, Shadow Wolf? Yeah, you probably don't even have air conditioning up where you live, do you?
No, I don't have air conditioning for my house.
Yeah, I was to say that doesn't actually surprise me that much. Yeah, I remember there was a heat wave that some of my Russian friends were complaining about, where it was like, in the 80s, in the high 80s, or high 20s Celsius, low 30s, something like that, and they're just dying because nobody has air conditioner there, because why would they? 38, 40, that should be. Yeah, so yeah, the northern climates get kind of wrecked a little bit when you have that heat wave. 51, that worked out pretty good. All right, let's go piss off the Soviets, and then eventually I will start positioning my ships by them. Actually, let's make sure that everybody in the fleet is on sea control. I don't know if that actually changes the invade guy. No, it doesn't change the invade guys. Alright, so that puts everyone... That should hopefully help my my pissing them off ability. Hey TJ, how are you doing? Can't wait for all the artillery. You still trying to move all your artillery in position? Yeah, you've got enough artillery to make Napoleon proud. Yeah, you got he's going for a crazy amount of artillery. How very American of you. Actually, the Americans don't even go that heavy on artillery nowadays. We're getting all fancy with our expensive stuff. Alright, let's... 10, 20, 30, 40. And do probably one more like that. 57, that's probably too much. 53, let's do that and see where that puts us. The game doesn't always calculate the tonnage very well, until after you do it. Yeah, see, it was off by a bunch. So we can squeeze in one more. 10 divisions each, with 10, I guess you would call them brigades. Okay. Yeah, you've got having one gun for every, one artillery gun for every 10 men, that's... Is it 1 to 10 or is it 1 to 100? You've got just a stupid amount of artillery that you're doing. Alright, the Marauders are finished refitting. Hi, tiny dog. Why are you smacking me with your tail? I will pet you if you want to sit next to me, but I don't want you smacking me with your tail. That is not comfortable. Yeah. Squish. There you go. You're a good dog. Got the destroyer design. Maybe if I make a bigger destroyer, it'll let me not have it be so stupid looking. Alright, we can do 120,000 tons of we'll just proceed with what we can, and then I'll make a second run of it, because obviously it did not like me clicking all those things. Alright, so there we go. So we got that. Every brigade will have 16 guns. Nice. Okay. Got this ridiculously slow data copy going on. Tiny dog, watch out. Watch out, baby. What did you do to your butt? Did you hurt yourself again? Did you hurt yourself again? What are you... Well, that's just a big file. Yeah, you poked yourself with something. I don't know what you did, but it's dumb. Yep, you're dumb about getting yourself hurt. Go lay down. Go lay down. I gotta buy more antibiotic ointment for you, dog, because you keep hurting yourself so much. I'm gonna take you to the vet, and they're gonna want to know what the fuck I do to you. And let's go piss off the Soviets some more. Boop. I don't know if these guys are gonna let me get into a fight with them. I'm too tired to do math tonight. I've been thinking hard all day. This has been a... There you go. Let's go piss off the Soviets some more with that. I've been working really hard. Alright, so we got all of this stuff going on now. Did y'all finish building the Marauders, or what's up with that? They're still building a few more. Make sure nothing's mothballed. No. I could build more shit. Oh, let me go refit you. Yeah, you can go do your own math. Bob is a sleepy orc tonight. I really want to have a... Let's go delete that thing. I want to have a good... I could upgrade the assault ships, but I really don't want to bother until I have radar. It's just not worth the effort. I could upgrade the Coast Guard, but I don't want to bother until I have radar because it's not worth the effort. I could build more Marauders because they're awesome. I really want a destroyer that doesn't suck. I wait 4 more turns and have even better stuff. Advanced propeller shaft 3. Yeah, we wait 4 more turns. Now, what are we going to build in the meantime? Because I've got available space. I guess we're going to build more Marauders because fuck it. And I can build 4 of them. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know where I'm going to put these guys. Probably in the Caribbean somewhere. Marauder 26. Marauder 27. Marauder 28. Marauder 29. I mean, we're going to end up fighting the Soviets first. Let's take a look and see. I think when I whomp the Soviets, because they've got all of these, they got Brazil, Mexico, Arabia, Ottomans, and Lithuania. So I'm going to put Brazil and Mexico are going to be a pain. I've got ships down here. I've got stuff down here. I've got a bunch of them in Pearl Harbor. I've got, what? I got 2. That's not really a bunch. Am I building more in Pearl Harbor? Yeah, I got 2 more coming in Pearl Harbor. So here's what we're going to do. I will put you two also in Pearl Harbor. Because if that's not enough, then we got bigger problems. Then you two, we're gonna go probably Gibraltar, just because it's easy, and they can go sail down to Brazil or the other side of Mexico or wherever the hell I have to go and ruin somebody's day. You are not copying very well, are you? That's gonna be problematic. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be problematic. I was hoping to get all this data copying done tonight, so I didn't have to fuck with it tomorrow. But that may not happen. Alright. Good enough. How do I do coastal submarines now? I really don't want to bother with those. Let's go and piss off the Soviets some more. Let's go refit you guys. I can do 2 of you. Then I'll have to get the rest next turn. Yep. Alright, so just... Nope, don't want an alliance. Ministers can go clean up their own mess. We're just gonna leave that alone also. What on earth is going on over here? You guys are... Fuck, they're really... These guys are really doing it, you little bastards. What are these 1917s also? What year are these guys? These Marauders are 1917, so alright, we're gonna take you two, and I'm gonna park you here in the central Mediterranean also, because I'm really irritated that I'm having to bother with all this. And there's 2 battleships somewhere here. Because Gibraltar counts as Central Mediterranean, or Western Mediterranean. Where are my light cruisers up here? I thought I had you guys, mine layers.
Are you sinking ship?
I am sinking ships. I'm not going to be sinking ships for very long tonight because I'm pretty tired. But I am indeed sinking ships for the time being. I don't know how the Ottomans are just so nasty.
These things are ships. I'm playing around something.
It's the religious fervor.
I guess so. Well, I guess the big problem is that they don't dissolve when you take all their ports, so there's no way to ever actually defeat them. So they just keep coming back, and being a pain in my ass over and over again. We're going to go build more Marauders.
I'm always in favor of building more Marauders.
Yeah, I'll build 3 more. That should be enough. Well, for now. These are my...
You get paid again.
Yeah, well, until I have free up more shipyard space. Marauder 30. Marauder 31. These are my raiding ships. Let me restate. These are my large raiding ships. And we'll stick these guys in Gibraltar also. And it'll take 17 months to build. That's okay. Yeah, picking a fight is hard when nobody wants to fight me. I wouldn't even be picking a fight with the Soviets if they weren't allied with the Ottomans. It's just that I can't attack the Ottomans unless I am at war with their parent country. Pushing them back a little bit now.
Why do you want to attack the Ottomans?
Because they keep
not be at war.
Because they keep fighting me. I can't declare war on them.
But they can fight you?
But they can fight me, yeah. It's one of the glitches in the game that'll never get fixed because the devs stopped, because the devs all bailed. Because, right. Ukraine war and getting bought out by the Swiss cell phone company and all that stuff. So the glitch is that a minor nation can attack you, and unless you are... And if they're allied with a country that you're not, that you're on friendly relations with, you can't fight them back. There's no option to. And so because I'm not at war with the Soviets, and the Ottomans are allied with them, I can't do anything. They're just going to be little terrorists. And you only really run into this problem with the Ottomans and the Canadians, because they have, and the Serbians to some extent also, because they have territories that don't have ports, so you can't naval invade them, and your army's basically useless. And so you can never really defeat them because you don't have any control over the means to do that. And yeah, so it's
no community patch or anything.
No, not really. Now there's a mod that I'll eventually play that turns the Ottomans into a playable nation, which means you can diplomacy them and go to war with them and that kind of stuff. And I'll eventually probably do that. Secondary triple turrets for capital ships. That's awfully nice. But there are... The Ottomans are very annoying. We'll just leave it at that. Let me go check my data copy. Tiny dog, don't get your tail run over by the wheels of my chair, please. Alright, so how big is this audiobook file? I guess it's large.
Don't ask embarrassing questions, man.
Alright, let's... turn you off. Yeah, I'm trying to copy this. There's this nice elderly gentleman with entirely too much data. And scattered all over the place on his computer. And this, maybe you're not in all the way. No, it's not. Are you going to detect Pretty Plex? There we go. Yeah, this is going to take me just a moment to get this thing sorted out again. Well, that doesn't look happy. This might get more complicated than I meant for it to. This may turn out to be a tomorrow at work thing, which is unfortunate because I really want to get this done tonight. Alright. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to see if, now that I've got these things, let's go try designing a destroyer again. Hold on. Something's pissed off. Hold on, give me a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta deal with this. Tiny dog? Alright, I'll let you out. Well, let's go outside. I was hoping to transfer this data using a USB toaster, but it's not letting me, so I'm just going to open up the computer. I'll go plug it into a SATA port. I'll just do it that way. Probably end up being faster anyhow. that's right, because it was misbehaving when I tried doing it that way before. I remember why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, because this computer's annoying. Alright. We're going to use you instead. Alright, let's see if this will behave better now. Maybe my old toaster's just dying. Audiobooks. That's going a lot better. I think the other toaster might be dying. That's okay. They're only like $50 on Amazon. I'll get another one. Alright, so I am back. Let us go and design a hopefully not sucky destroyer. And negative 0.1. Negative 1. There we go. We do that. And 35.5 knots. Maximum range. Alright, let's go. I really don't like this stupid dip in it, though, is the problem. Would you please let me scroll down? Alright. What the fuck? No, fuck you, game. Give me back my fucking destroyer, you whore. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna go redo this thing again. 35.5. Well, now it seems to be behaving a little bit better. I don't know why it was being so bad before. Alright, so that's as beefy as it can be. The main tower, if I want to use this big tower, I mean, I could try putting the main tower further back to offset things. I do something like that. So I'll make it look stupid. Alright, so we want our
was a mistake.
2.9s. Get all of these things going. And then we need go 5-inch guns. I would really like to be able to have, I just want a tiny piddly torpedo. I don't have enough room for that, there's the problem. Shit. Fucking really? Fucking really? Damn it, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. Motherfucker. Alright, let's... I mean, I guess I can put this just like that. That's gonna make it kind of awkward. Alright, so let's work our way backwards. I want to have a stupid torpedo in the back because it requires me to have one, even though I don't really care about having any torpedoes on this fucking ship. But I have to have one. So here's your obligatory torpedo. And you get the 5.5-inch gun so I can have barbettes. Alright, so we got that. Then I can have those things. So I've got, it's an aft weight, but the moment I put a 2.9 up front, now it's going to give me crazy forward weight. We can go maximum aft deck. Which this is sort of working out all right. I'd like to have another... And then the moment I put that there, now we've got a forward weight of like 4%. Because holy shit. That's only 1.7. But it's like there's not really any way to beat this. I put a torpedo launcher here, but it's really kind of a shitty place for a torpedo. Yeah, I don't... It gives me a really crazy... Won't let me put a barbette up there. I mean, I don't need to... Well, no, I kind of do need to. Oh, wait. I want super heavies, cap ballistic, more shells, And go incendiary or high capacity. 150 fire chance. That's 75. That's 55 HE damage. 35. I think the incendiaries is fine. Yeah, the incendiaries is fine. That'll make them nice and chunky and tough. And so if I put another... That's 6 fucking % on the front. What the... Just for that one fucking gun. Look at how crazy that is. That's insane.
Yeah, that's the same nonsense you run into with the early USDDs.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe I just can't have that there. I have the destroyer, just the weight just shifted all the way the fuck back.
Yeah, about the only way I found to get around it would have that, like that, not have a gun on that forward bow section on the USDDs. Put like the tall barbette for small guns into the dip right behind it, and then
I can do the little tiny one. It seems to 360 it anyway, because it's a little glitchy, I suppose. I wonder. I can't fit a second one in here, can I? No, it'll only let me do that. What a fucking pain in the ass. Now if I go with a... Yeah, suddenly go from a -4.5 to a +4.5. That's a lot of... It's a lot of weight offset. I mean, I guess I could always... If I put you there... Well, I don't have room for bigger torpedoes. Well, I could stack a big chunky thing in the back, and I still have all this extra forward weight. That's just nuts.
Yeah, get you guys there.
Yeah, I guess you don't get a forward gun. You just have a really big bow.
whether you got the one with the short barbette, that's where I would usually use that tall barbette, very small, they had listed.
Yeah, I can't, I could try to put double gun. No, there's...
Yeah, you could try in that dip right there, instead of the single and the barbette,
Nah.
you could try mounting a gun on each
Yeah, it
side
doesn't work out very well. So if I do this tiny stupid little barbette, I mean, I guess I could put another 5-inch gun there, and that gives it a 360. We'll just... oh, that's aft belt. I don't want that. I want aft deck.
Hey,
How's it going,
boss,
Solomon? What's up?
Are you live on YouTube?
I
or-
am.
Never mind. I had some political questions. I'll just ask you later.
Okay. So now it's got an aft weight offset of 0.4, which isn't... It's not awful. Maybe I can shift... No, that's the best I can do on it. I could try to shift this forward a little bit. It's an aft of 0.3. Now it's a forward of 0.2. Forward of 0.1. Huh. What if I took you off and replaced you with one of these? Like that. It doesn't seem to have as good of a range of fire, a range of motion. I guess it's kind of bad either way. It would almost be better for me to have... Why are you not letting me double this up? That gives me a better fire arc, but not... Now I'm overweight. Now I could always drop the range. That's another option. I could drop the range. Because this does give it slightly better fire arc than if it's on the little turret thing, which is valid. So if I were to drop the range down a little bit, my pitch is awful. So instead of that, I could have... So if I wanted to have more torpedoes, I would have to drop the range quite a bit more, and I don't know if it's worth... I don't know if it's worth it. I think that it's perfectly balanced now, and it's good enough. And then we'll squeeze on a little bit of 5-inch armor. Whoops, too much armor. There we go. So that's good enough. It's got 5.5-inch guns, and it's got some 2.9s. You can fire 3 to a broadside, which isn't great, but it's all right. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone with the semi-auto reloading. Minus 15% reload time. Aiming speed takes longer. %, 15%. Honestly, it's not worth it.
Money, what would matter more if you got destroyers that are going to be getting into close range, high-speed knife fights, turret rotation.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the standard reloading for the turret rotation. We learned our lesson with the 5-inch dual-purpose guns. All right, so this will be good enough. What are we gonna call these things? What's a what would be a good Japanese name for a small raiding destroyer? Honestly, these things are almost as tough as the ninjas are firepower. Well, no, the ninjas have dual barreled guns now. Um, I don't know a lot of cool Japanese words. Minakaze? Was that a gunfighting destroyer? Or is that a torpedo destroyer? What was the Minakaze? Let's go.
I'm not familiar with the actual ship, the World of Warships. That was like a low tier, mainly torpedo destroyer.
Yeah, this thing's a gunboat. What's my recon? Because it's really a scout. Recon's 41.5, which is really good. I'm open to other suggestions. And it's not that awful of a ship. It's still ugly enough that Lorenzo would have kittens. Um, the Hayate? I'm not sure what that is. Is that an actual ship? Let's go look this up.
You could just go ask Grok about names for Japanese, primarily gun-based World War II Japanese destroyers.
It's a 1925 ship, it was one of 9. It was a kamikaze class destroyer. I mean, ride the divine wind. It is a destroyer, and they are suicidal. These things really aren't that suicidal, though. They're not. That would be for a. That would be for a. Um. Hold on, let me look at something else here. Let's go. Yeah, we are gonna. Let's ask Grok a question. I should. Let's see. There we go. I might have a name here. All right, so I've got it. I'm going to call it the Manila class. So Manila was the name of Godzilla's small but adorable and clumsy adoptive son. Um, I'm not naming them after actual Japanese. This is a Godzilla themed. Besides, this is a stupid destroyer. This is not a cool destroyer. This is a stupid destroyer. Look at this thing. This thing looks retarded. So, yeah. So naming it after Godzilla's retarded son. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Godzuki?
According to Grok, his name was Manila, Minilla.
Never seen that cartoon, Godzilla and Godzuki?
No. Meanwhile, TJ's just having kittens. That makes it totally worth it. All right, we're gonna build a shitload of these. Well, maybe not a shitload of these, but these are what 1,600 tons apiece. So I've got 16,000 tons available. I'll go 10 of them.
Don't have on full screen. Don't have chat open. I take TJ is offended.
TJ is definitely TJ is not happy right now. There we go. Where do I want to put these guys? We're going to put these guys in... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put minesweeping cables on them. Ah, fuck it. That's fine. I'm going to put you guys there.
Yeah, you can always do that in a subsequent refit.
Yeah. Alright.
Although if you're getting into the submarine era, I'd say probably depth charges would be.
They've
maybe
got
that'd
they've
be a
got
high
hydro
priority.
too. They're gonna. They should be. If you can find his phone number, go for it. Dad's asleep right now though. Probably won't answer. You know what occurred to me? I don't know if I remember to put hydro on it. We are. I just realized I may not have. Let's double check.
Well, I think you might have, because I do remember seeing you. Think you had rangefinder.
I thought I did, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure. So let's just double check. Hydro 2. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. This thing looks so stupid. ASW is almost 50 though. 49 and a quarter. All right, this will be good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you saying that destroyer should maybe have been named the Defiant class after a certain proposed battleship?
Oh no, it's not that retarded. It would be really nice would be if you guys would hurry up and get mad at me. Do we still have do we have any free tonnage left? We do. All right. Can we refit? Yep, we can. Uh-oh. We are going to go a little heavy on this one, I think. Maybe not. Oh, right on the money. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's go see what our Ottoman friends are doing. These guys are still bothering me. These guys, they're dwindling down. I mean, I guess on the bright side, I'm holding off 21,000 Ottomans with an army force of 881. Alright, well.
No, not now that I remember what I heard you say first coming to stream. Why are you mistreating your Cylons to where they're dying?
Why am I what?
You mentioned if one toaster was dying. I'm like, why are you mistreating
Oh,
your
yeah,
Cylons?
yeah. No, it's old. Um. Alright, that copy finished. Now let's get to the next one. This guy has a lot of just crap on here. I'm trying to save all of his data. We do not want an alliance with the US. Alright, let's see. Can we do any more refittings? Oh, we got 2 more that we can do. There you go. Let's go make you angry some more. Oh, now let's go copy more data. I'm doing this data copy kind of piecemeal. And I don't know what all he... all this genealogy stuff. Yeah, I think my other toaster's dying. Oh well. It's the older one. It served me well. It's all cheap Chinese crap anyway. 65. We're slowly pushing them back, and these guys are getting pushed back a little bit. Oh. Yes, have administration permissions. There we go. Alright, so what do we got here? Reinforced bulkheads, I like that. Rwanda's unhappy with somebody, but looks like it's not my problem, so that's fine with me. And we refit more ships, please. Oh, we're out of those. There we go. Boop. Alright, I guess we refitted all of our Marauders. That's good. Let's go build more of these. We can build another 50,000 tons. Probably build a little more than 50,000 tons. 54,000 tons. That might, it's 56. No, we better do that. Alright. Let's go make a bunch of destroyers, little baby Godzillas. At some point I'll make a actual Godzilla class as well. So I've got 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, ha ha ha, 20 destroyers, ha ha ha. 22, 23, 24, 20, nope, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, that one's important, 43, and 44. Alright, so we need 10 of these are going to go to Pearl Harbor. And then another 10 of these are going to go to Gibraltar. And then and a bunch of these guys probably need to go into the Indian Ocean just to go deal with whatever. Let's see here. We're gonna put these guys in Cyprus actually, and they can kind of spread them out where they need to go. That should do it. Okay, that looks good. And we'll piss them off some more. I've got exactly 500 ships. That's pretty cool. And go me. Better hydro. Let's go build a few more. I've got 17,000 tons. Like 10 more. I got 44, so 45. 46, 47, 48, nope, there you go, 49, 50, 51. I was thinking of naming them after like Naruto characters, but that's a little bit too cringe. And I want the battles to actually end, and if I named them after Naruto characters, all they do would be to talk with the enemy and never actually fight. And so we wanted to avoid that. You guys are going to go to the Philippines, because... I guess Okinawa is good enough. Singapore, that's where we'll put you guys. Go to Singapore. There we go. Tonnage looks good. Money looks good. Got plenty of crew. And make sure we don't have any mothballed ships. No, everybody looks good. What's my average crew training, by the way? Green. Alright, so because I had to add a bunch more, the other training went down a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Yes! We would like to fight you, please. Mostly we want to fight the Ottomans, and you're just in the way. Damn it. Well, time to copy more data. This guy has so much shit on his computer, it's gonna take all night. That's starting to chill out a little bit. These guys are starting to chill out a little bit. I think tonight's episode is going to be just solely dedicated to trying to get into a fight with somebody who really doesn't want to fight me. They're gonna... No, this is just taking... That'll take a little bit. Alright. Coastal Submarine 2. Go make you mad some more. Take care, TJ. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I don't know how exciting the stream is going to be. It's going to be a lot of me just diplomatically trying to piss off the Soviets. I'm going to mock them by distributing pictures of my filled grocery stores. Alright, well that seems to have made a little bit of... Oh, look at that. We have a lot of tonnage available now. Let's see if we can do any refittings. We're going to have a bunch of stuff available next turn. Got 2 more commissioning. What do we have as far as water wall, furnace boiler, and turret mechanisms? Double turrets on destroyers. Of course, after I build my batch of destroyers, that happens. Could build my we're just gonna wait a couple of turns for me to get some of these other technologies. Then I'm gonna maybe build my endgame battleship. I'll build my Godzilla class battleship. Oh, Australia has oil. That's awfully nice of them. Yes, go to war, please. There we go, baby. There we go. Alright, so we finally have ourselves a fight. And we want to start messing up all of these Soviet friends. Kind of want to start with Mexico. But I don't know what we have available. We got Eastern England, Southern Finland. Actually, taking out Eastern England might not be a bad idea. Just to... is Norway on their side? No, that's the Americans. Southern Finland, this is all their major territories. Lithuania. We could get Lithuania and Prussia. I think that's what we want to do.
Forget about giving some love to the Ottomans there.
Yeah, I can't actually hit any of that. Prussia, 260,000 tons. I bet I can do that, though. Alright, so you guys... I need 260,000 tons. So what do we... Oh, we got plenty of tons. We got tons for days. Okay, so there we go. That's going to take care of that. One more month till we get stereo up at 5. That's not bad. Alright, so we have to start messing with their stuff. Do I have any... I got light cruisers here. These are not the good ones. These are mine layers. It's not really what I want to deploy. Where are my ninjas at? I should have some ninjas in this area. Well, here's a torpedo boat. We'll go... I'm going to send a torpedo boat over there to terrorism you. That is a submarine, sir. And we have destroyers in the area. So let's see how good these destroyers are at killing submarines. You are not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna send out a squad of like 5 destroyers to go hunt that submarine. That should be enough. And then this guy. I mean, I should start just gobbling all these guys up. But I want to start taking out your buddies first. So we need to get some guys over here to Mexico. Oh, those are all mothballed. What the fuck? Let's go send you guys there. We're going to send those guys are not part of the alliance, so I'm going to send 2 marauders here. I'm going to send 2 marauders there. And then we're going to say, why the hell are those ships mothballed? Are we out of crew? We shouldn't be out of crew. We are out of crew. Well, let's at least get you to low crew. And then as we make more crew, you guys should fill up pretty quick. Okay. I need to also I got these guys here. I got 35 light cruisers also. Where do I have all these light cruisers at? I got a bunch of ninjas down here. So let's go send you guys into the Gulf of Mexico. The rest of you guys can kind of hang out here. You guys are 1917, so let's go send 24 and 25. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. You guys, where are you at? You guys are going to go hang out here. You're all refitted. Alright, so we're just going to send guys off your coast to start just making that more difficult for you. And then you guys here. You're going to go there. Okay. So that'll take care of that. Then who else is allied with Russia? You have Ottomans and the Arabs. So we're going to... I've got some dudes here. Now these ships are not great ships, so I don't know how much I want to... I don't know what kind of navy the Arabs have. I need to... What do I have to... I've got these guys. These guys are some pretty serious, okay-ish battleships that I could send to Arabia, because I've got Marauders up here to go take care of anything the Russians have, which I don't know if they have. Do you guys even have a fleet? You got 61 ships. You have a fleet. I'm going to send these two guys. I mean, I don't have any other battleships in this area, though. Light cruisers, destroyers. A battleship in the Indonesian Sea. I don't have a lot here, though, is the problem. I got 11 cruisers here, but these are all small. We got all these destroyers. And all these ships out here busy dealing with the Ottomans. I could take these two Marauders. Probably overkill. I'm going to park you right here. I'm going to see what the Arabs do about it. And I'm going to leave you guys in port. Let's just see what happens. You get better boilers in 1 month. Better turrets. Mark IV 2.9s in 1 month. Alright, so we're going to wait a month. And then we'll start building the Godzilla class. Oh, that's not good. Alright, what are you upset about? Yes, you have admin permission to copy, thank you. Alright. Uh-oh. Oops. I forgot to lock the lobby door to the store when I left. Now Christoph was there, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but apparently somebody just wandered on in at 11:45 at night, wanting to know if we were open, even though all the signs were closed and the lights were off, and Christoph's just there in his office doing some work. And oh boy, that wasn't good. Good thing we have people there pretty much all the time. All these program files, I really don't want to. That's just going to be a mess also. Actually, I don't want to do that. Yeah, well... Alright, so one more month and I'm going to build the Godzilla class battleship. So I think we're good enough. Alright, let's go. We're going to have a busy turn. Probably all the Soviets are going to be dead by the time I actually get a Godzilla class built, but by golly, we're going to build a super battleship, and TJ's going to be pissed that he wasn't here while we built a super battleship. That'll learn him. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a submarine. It took some damage. We didn't kill it though.
You haven't put depth charges on those destroyers yet.
No. Alright, let's go see how this fight works out. This is, we're a little bit, maybe a little bit too close of a fair fight than I would like, but that's okay. This will at least make it exciting. Okay, so you guys just follow behind the battleship. keep it loose. And here we go. Let's fight from a distance and use our hopefully bigger guns to spank them. That would be ideal. Alright, what do you have, Mr. Cruiser? You are slow with Mark II guns, pretty good armor, 5-kilometer torpedoes. Alright, so let's, we solved the mystery. The intern forgot to lock the door. Okay, well, good thing Christoph caught it. We have this, our intern, who is almost as tall as Christoph. He's like 6'4", whereas Christoph's 6'7" or 8". Except the intern is very, very sneaky, and he'll just vanish sometimes. And I guess the intern left and forgot to lock the door. Not that he has a key, but he forgot to tell anybody that he was leaving through the door. So nobody locked it up behind him. Oh well. Let's go sink these guys. Let's go, we're just going to kind of casually circle along. Let's go take out... What does this light cruiser have? You have... nice-ish guns. 5-kilometer torpedoes. Really good armor for what you are. You're a very nice light crew. Look at you. Look how nice your light cruiser is. And you're fast, actually. You're going to actually be kind of a problem. Well, hopefully that means we took out your torpedoes before you could do anything about us. I guess on the bright side, I did remember to lock the door. It's just the intern left through a different door. Oh well. That's why we call them interns. Alright, let's go main guns on you and secondaries on you, and let's try to light your ass on fire. And not get hit too hard in the process. 7-inch guns aren't that scary. Are those singles? Those are single-barreled 7-inch guns. That's... You guys are not that scary at all, actually. Really wish you'd quit changing targets on me, asshole. The fuck, you did it again. The fuck is it, bitch? Quit changing goddamn targets. Alright, let's switch to armor piercing for your main guns. And let's try to put some holes in him if you could. Thank you for putting a hole in him. So you don't have any, you still have torpedoes though. You are getting close enough that I'm a little nervous. There went your torpedoes. I guess I'm less nervous now. Well, at least the Soviet ships don't seem to pose much of a threat. I probably don't even need to build bigger ships. I guess I need to build them for when I eventually fight the Americans. But it would appear that the Soviets are not that big of a threat. Loss of transports. Mexico's doing terrorisms. Yes, please. I need 33,000 tons. Well, you guys will conveniently go there. Okay. And plenty of invasion. No, we don't have plenty of invasion. What the I should have... I should have plenty of ships in here. Except you're outside the... Of course you are. Alright, of course you are. What do I have in the north? I have ships here. What do we... Battle cruiser. Oh, I've got something in battle already. Let's see what we got. Convoy. That would be probably a bad matchup, actually. It might work. It's 29 knots. You are really fast. You are also really fast. I think you are one of my ironclads. Maybe we'll give you a chance to have some glory. I need to figure out why this... Why did you stop copying? You're not running hot. You're just being retarded. Which I really don't want you to be. you gonna copy if I... Yeah, you will. Just the other thing is pissed off. Well, that's not ideal. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let's go let this ironclad have his moment to shine. Let's see how badass he can be with my minesweeper. Some ass battery. And then we'll start probably wrapping up for bed soon. Alright. Motherfucker. I didn't want to do that. Damn it, you stupid fucking thing. Alright, yep, there's the ironclad. Let's go! We're doing it! I don't even know what kind of range for you. You have Conic 3. That's... It'll be alright enough. So the plan is my ironclad's gonna fight while the minesweeper runs around and kills transports.
I believe the correct term was going to be the ironclad is going to activate.
I don't know, he's got some pretty big guns. And surely he can outrun the transports at 22 knots. There we go. What do you guys have on? You do have guns. There's a lot of shootings going on. There's definitely a lot of unhappiness. Okay, so here... Uh-oh, that light cruiser... he wants my... Yeah, we're gonna turn around. I want main guns on the light cruiser. Yeah, because your light cruiser's faster than my... than my light cruiser. Alright, let's make sure you're not going to end up getting near any of that. You're fine. Alright, so this destroyer is going for it. He's got quite a few. Can I turn? Let's see. Oh, I don't think I can dodge it in time. Oh, I did. I dodged it in time. This might be problematic, actually. He's got a lot of torpedoes. Holy crap. Yeah, right on this. Oh, wow. Alright, so we're gonna have to move in a little bit. I think we're gonna have to put all my guns on you. Because I've got all these. Oh, he's gonna. Crap, he just nailed me. Yeah, this might have been a really dumb idea. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really bad. Oh, I'm gonna just get hammered. Oh yeah, this is super bad. All right, so we're going to we're gonna not do this fight. Yeah, he's just too slow and he's just getting torpedo baited. He's just getting munched by torpedoes. That's unfortunate. I need to wrap up pretty soon anyway. What is this? Why is that not? It's definitely not wanting to copy all this again. Maybe the old solid state drive wasn't very happy. Yeah, let's go kill that. I'll let you chill out for a little bit. I probably should have just called it when I quit the battle, but I don't want to leave on a sad note. There it goes. Alright. Alright, so we're not going to do that. What's the ambush here? 6 torpedo boats? No, we're not going to do that. Battle. Oh, I got some marauders. Oh, there's an Ottoman ship I get to fight. Hell yeah. Alright, we're going to do that. It is vengeance time. Payback. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I actually want... These mine layers might be a little bit slow. They're not bad. I think that... I think the mine layer, I think you guys don't need to be... You do have those 6-inch guns. You are not bad ships. You're just slower than the rest of my ships. So we're going to have you guys follow. Alright. I said follow, dumbass. Follow means get behind my ships and go with them. And go where they go. Alright, so this battleship, this is the Ottoman ship, I believe. That is interesting. Yeah, you're the Ottoman ship. 22.5 knots. You've got these Mark II 11-inch guns, 11.2s. Bunch of these 6-inch guns, 4-inch guns. Not bad armor, all things considered. Picric acid, that's a little spicy. Alright. We are going to keep our distance, and we are going to take my guns, and we're going to shoot you with the I've got bigger than you do guns. But we're not going to hit. It's also not going to hit. What does this battle cruiser have? You are a Soviet battle cruiser, 22 knots, and you are kind of squishy. 12.5-inch guns, but these are stupid 12.5-inch guns. Oh my fucking god. You just switched to that light cruiser. Fine. Let's go take out the light cruiser. Alright, let's get back to where there's a destroyer. And your destroyer has... Oh, you already fired 7-kilometer torpedo. Shit. I don't know which way you fired your torpedoes at. So let's go make a hard turn this way. There we go. That did it. Alright, so you are... hopefully you didn't get that next volley off. Ouch. I think what we want to do is we want to go this way. Ouch. Alright, let's... Fine, get the battle cruiser first. Secondaries on the battleship. Ouch. We're just not landing the shots. There's a hit. All right. Ouch. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. Now let's put everything into him, please. Ouch. We were taking a lot of fire. And we do not seem to be hurting that guy very much. There we go, that got a hit. Ouch. Well, these Marauders are not as tough as I'd like them to be. They're tough enough, but I'm definitely feeling it. But once we get this guy's 12.5-inch guns off the field, alright. So he's out of big gun ammo. Alright, so now it's just a matter of time. Those 8-inch guns are still kind of damaging, so we want to be a little careful. Alright, there we go. Now this battleship, this Ottoman battleship, he's got a bunch of smaller guns too. And he's got good armor. 12.8 inch, he's got about 20 inches of armor. My guns can penetrate him from anywhere. There we go, there's a hit. Alright, let's see if we can get another good hit. We've hurt him pretty good, but we need to flood him. There we go. Now he got a flood. He doesn't have any torpedoes, so we're going to go in for the brawl. Because I am a very brawly ship. Although I can outsnipe him too, but there we go. There we go. His damage and stability's got to be pretty high right now. Yeah, he's in trouble. Alright, there we go. So we won our first proper engagement. I think that's a good note to end on tonight. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up. I gotta work early in the morning, and so I will see everybody tomorrow. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys. Good night, Vorgath. Good night, Mitchell.
Good night.